I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, but the world's getting crazy about a day. I just started watching the news like today, and I really been, doing my research. Like, y'all, we really ain't about to have no food, no nothing. Y'all need to be stocking up ASAP. And no lie, we should have been stocking up 3 years ago, because from the looks of it, baby, it's finna be some tough times. Y'all president then got in that office and then made some crazy decisions. The prices are already spiking. Like, come on now. This ain't gonna only affect the poor or the mid class. It's gonna affect everybody, the rich, everybody that live in the United States. And I feel like more and more people are moving out of the states because they know what's going on. I ain't even much gonna lie. I ain't into politics. I ain't into none of that. But the way that stuff is finna happen, baby, shelves in different states are already becoming empty. They just had a meeting Monday with Target, Walmart, Home Depot to let them know like they shelves gonna be empty by the summer. Like, this is bad. And y'all know by the shelves becoming empty, that means job layoffs. People ain't gonna be able to work. People ain't really gonna be able to have no money in their pocket. Baby, stay prayed up out here. I don't know if y'all been paying.
Ricky Bobby, you about to learn today. We gonna go fast, so I hope that your little pea brain can keep up. If you don't think these China tariffs aren't affecting the food supply, let me break it down for you. I'm Sonia Roselli. I own a skincare brand, and I have been importing for the last 10 years, so I know a little bit about supply chains. And when the shit is fucked up, it's fucked up, and it's about to get real fucked up. Here's how the China tariffs will affect our food supply and why we all about to go fucking hungry. So it's a goddamn good thing that we're all on these fucking GLP-1s. First of all, when it comes to the food supply, farmers get most of their fertilizer, pesticides, that kind of shit from China. They get a lot of the equipment from China. If they don't have any of that shit to grow food, guess what? Food supply shortages, no food on the shelves, your fucking bitch ass is gonna be hungry. Second of all, there's this little thing called secondary packaging. And as someone who makes product, let me show you what that means. This is secondary packaging. This is primary packaging. This primary packaging has to go into the secondary packaging. What does that mean? Secondary packaging, most of the shit comes from China. So your frozen meals, the little fucking bag that your peas get put in, that all fucking goes into the secondary packaging that comes from China. So what does that mean? That means if they don't have any fucking secondary packaging to put the food in, the food is going to sit there and rot. And what does that mean? That means your bitch ass is going to go hungry. That means that there's not going to be any fucking food. What else comes from China? The fucking parts that goes on the fucking trucks. That means all of that fucking truck that is taking your fucking frozen yogurt from one part of Texas to the other part of Texas. That means that there is no fucking refrigeration on that truck and they can't get a part from China. That means all your fucking frozen milk and all your fucking frozen pizzas and all your fucking shit is going to be melted, sitting in that Texas fucking heat, fucking rotting. Yeah, it's going to fuck up the supply chain, and it's going to fuck up the shit that's on the shelves. So what does that mean? It means your bitch ass is going to go hungry again. There ain't no food to sell. What else comes from China? Raw ingredients. That means the ingredients that private label manufacturers here in the States need to make our fucking food. Things like MSG, preservatives, citric acid, all that shit that goes in our food to keep it stable all comes from China. If we don't have it, guess what? We can't make it. That means your ass is fucking hungry again. Right, Nico? The other thing is you're like, well, we'll just go to Mexico or Canada. They gotta have the same thing. They don't have infinite supply to feed the entire United States and Mexico and their own country, right? So there's gonna be shortages. That means there's gonna be no food on the shelves. That means your bitch ass gonna be hungry. That's right, fucking hungry. It's not just cheap made in China shit. It is every little piece of the supply chain that goes into making food and product and ingredients and farming and planting and everything that we need to fucking keep the food on the table in this country. So it's not that fucking simple, Ricky Bobby. Someone says China has nothing to do with our food supply. Now you know. Ricky Bobby.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you're super great from wherever you're watching us from. Now, the America itself is realizing that it made the greatest mistake that history will never forget. Why am I saying so? When Mr. Donald Trump introduced tariff wars with China and other countries, a lot really changed, and as a result, other countries, other nations retaliated. Specifically talking about China, China retaliated negatively in regards to Trump positions in tariffs, and really this made even Americans realize that the United States have always been depending on China. Yet they started the tariff wars, realizing that China has been independent, and the United States itself is indebted towards China. So there is a lot of dependency that is from the United States, from China. It is like China is a superpower and America is a third world country. I don't know, but that's how it seems, because there's so many things that could happen to the United States when China itself decided to cut ties. And you can see the fear is already there that this might go on. And China is sending a message to the United States and to majority of the people, especially people who voted for Mr. Donald Trump, because they understand that not everyone should face the suffering of something that they didn't play a part to be in. And as a result, this is making people question more the fate of the United States. As usually, majority of people know very well that this is inevitable. Very soon, the United States is falling. And the economy is really shrinking, and it's getting tough and tough and tough. And just look at the recent gross domestic product, that's the GDP that was released. It really shows that the economy is really shrinking, and the bills that people are to pay is going super, super high. Now, take a look and add with the current tariff wars that is happening, and then look at on how United States depend on the look at how United States depend on China in different things. That definitely will tell you where the United States is heading. I don't want to say much. I just want us to watch this video, and then I'll be back, and then I'll be sharing my thoughts at the end of it all. All I know is that I'm not trying to scare anybody, but people need to start thinking about their future if they really want to be in the United States. So let's watch the video. I'll be back, and then I'll be sharing my thoughts at the end of the video. For those who are watching us for the first time, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, join our membership, and really get to see what we can offer you. For those who are always watching my videos, I'll say thank you and welcome back to my channel. Let's watch the video. I'll be back.
Happy Saturday, guys. How y'all doing? It's Saturday, so it's a good day, right? Any of you guys got that friend that everybody kind of mutually knows, and there's this kind of there is this mutual warning about messing with that person? You know how you say it's that friend. Everybody got that friend that said, "Mine, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him." Or, "Dude, that ain't what you want. Trust me. Don't wake that up." You know that friend? That's China. China is that friend somebody should have warned Trump about. China that friend somebody should have said, "Dude, that ain't what you want." Y'all know China. Trump been blowing China up. Trump been blowing China phone up. And if they answer, when they have answered, it's been reported that they putting Trump on hold and playing Obama speeches. Yeah. China been putting Trump on hold and playing Obama speeches. China that friend. China that friend that he should have been warned about. That he should have been forewarned about. They put the man on hold, and from what it's been reported, he blowing their phone up in double-digit figure times a day. Double-digit figures now. He blowing their phone up, and if they answer, they put him on hold and they play Obama speeches. China, my kind of people. They're my kind because they weren't messing with us. We were getting our crap, we were getting our stuff. We were cool. China really wasn't messing with us. When a bully get his just desserts, whoever dishing that bully his just desserts, you gonna get you alright with me? You gonna get that. So, I'm trying to keep it together. I promise. But China's that one that said, you go low, we'll meet you below. Y'all have a good one. I ain't gonna even ask the question.
If you read Chinese newspapers, you're going to get a whole different response about tariffs compared to what Fox News and CNN gives us. According to a Chinese official in Beijing, China has noted the repeated statements from senior U.S. officials expressing their willingness to negotiate with China on tariff issues. It goes on to say that China's position has been consistent and clear, and we will fight to the end if forced to, but our door remains open for talks. The reality of the situation is that both countries are willing to negotiate, but both countries are not willing to be the first country to initiate the conversation, because that shows weakness, and both countries don't want to do that. Regardless what Fox News or CNN says, that's the reality of the situation. It's not Democrat versus Republican. Why are the Democrats cheering for the Chinese regime Communist Party anyway? It's almost like they're relating to that party instead of America, the home of the free, land of the brave. Whatever. In the process, stay away from Fox News and CNN. Maybe do your own research. Maybe study what other countries are saying, especially China in this situation.
You won't believe what China just did to President Trump. Let's get into it. China isn't out of hot waters by any means, but China being China, they never play by anyone's rules. Okay, China has just stepped up their game with a brand new slogan. China is now offering easier access into their country. They are saying, we welcome more foreign friends to visit China and enjoy their stay. The upgraded tax refund policy will make shopping in China more enjoyable. We hope that high quality and reasonable price made in China products can find their way into more households and bring benefits to more people. Now here are some of the rules when visiting China.
China is waiting for you. The NIA has decided to further relax and optimize.
Is your China your next vacation destination? Pay attention.
Key point. Firstly, extended stay duration. The stay duration for foreign nationals eligible for visa-free transit has been extended from the previous 72 hours and 144 hours to 240 hours. Within days, you will have more time to explore China. Secondly, expanded list of ports. The total number of ports eligible for the policy has increased from 39 to 60.
Amazing!
If necessary.
But wait, here's the best part, okay? Not only China is giving you easier access to their country, they are doing one of the most hysterical things. They are trolling our press secretary, and it's hilarious.
% tariffs on Mexico, 25% tariffs on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China.
Okay, first of all, thank you for spending $800 to support a made in China product. But I do need to give you a friendly reminder.
It's hysterical.
Your next jet might be even more expensive. But
It
here's
is.
good news. China now offers a 30% tax refund on all purchases made in the country. Yes,
Oh.
all products.
Made in
including
China.
cashback. And the U.S. citizens
Let's not
now can
forget
enter
the
China
$1,500
with a
plane
visa
ticket to
for
get there,
duty
round
and
trip.
40 hours. No applications, no waiting. Just count. A shirt that costs you $40 in the U.S. may only cost you $8 in China. Same stitching, same fabric, better price. So we sincerely invite you to come and shop in China.
Last but not least, their new slogan, guess what it is? You guys want to guess? Their new slogan is Make China Great Again. It's hysterical.
I think a lot of people that were preppers, that were Republicans and Democrats, were being made fun of because we never thought that there was going to be an event that is going to be in an apocalyptic level to where people are going to hoard things and the supermarkets are going to be empties and the shelves. And now you're seeing shipping containers coming in and the ports are empty. Like if you look at the port in Seattle and New York and Texas and Galveston, these ports are empty. This shit in about 2 months, the United States is going to look very different. And you know what's crazy? I bought a firearm recently. I bought some rounds just because I'm always stocking up. The wait time, the average wait time for a firearm in Colorado used to be like 10 minutes. Like you order a firearm, you fill out your background check, and it came in like 15 minutes. They call you, you're ready. Now I got a Glock recently. It was a week. So we're back to wait times that are similar to the pandemic. I remember when the pandemic hit, people got scared. They thought the zombie apocalypse was coming, and it was like a 10-day wait time. Now with Trump and the tariffs, the wait time for a firearm is 7 days in Colorado. And I am positive that it's the same everywhere because people are stocking up. And you're going to see those shelves are going to get empty and people are going to get desperate and they're going to get angry real quick. And this is all because of that goddamn orange idiot. People don't realize the things that are coming within the next 6 months. It's going to get scary. And there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Like, you could leave the country, but where are you going to go? You know? Like, do you have citizenship to go anywhere else? It's a situation that a lot of people are having right now, and it's not looking great. Que tenga buen día.
Tariff update. So today's the day that Donald Trump has officially screwed my business. I have had to deactivate my ability to ship to America, who is anywhere from 75 to 90% of my business, on 2 of my Etsy shops. Because the bulk of my materials come from China, I have no ability to say made in Canada, even though I do all the work here in customizing and assembling, engraving, whatnot. So for an Etsy store that has to hand make their products, which I do, I have to put made in China on the label in order to send to them. And then not only that, the customers from America will be hit with a 145% tariff. That means if they spend $15 on one of my necklaces, they're going to spend $21.75 to pay the tariff on top of that. This is going to devastate so many businesses. Almost all, base metals and steel for jewelry making and various other things as well come from China. That's where you get it. I don't know where else you get it, because here's the thing. You could buy it from suppliers in the US, in Canada, whatever, but where do they get it? And that's what the government cares about, the country of origin. So today's a hard day. I had really gotten my business moving in the last 6 months. It's been really going well. And now, because most of my sales come from the US, I don't know. Unless he changes his mind like he sometimes does, I have to rethink my career.
Okay, we have breaking news coming out of the world of business right now. Temu is halting shipping directly from China as the tariff loophole is cut off. Now, what is this all about? Temu, I'm looking at my notes right here. Temu has said it stopped shipping products from China directly to U.S. shoppers, that is, it confronts higher tariffs at the end of the de minimis provision. Now, what is that? Items shipped directly from China, which previously blanketed the site, are now labeled as out of stock. Have any of you seen this? Earlier this week, Temu increased prices and added import charges ranging from 130% to 150% on products shipped direct from China. So I would like to know if any of you are dealing with this right now. Have you seen this? How will this impact you when it comes to shopping or your business or anything? I know it could impact a lot of people. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. My name is Dave Bondi. We're keeping it real.
Hey, what's up, folks? How you doing? Welcome back. I just want to talk about something really important, and I think you as a citizen, or you as a person who's patriotic to the United States, you might have realized this. Do you think the economy of the United States is getting better sooner? Because it started 1 year ago when people started complaining about the cost of living. People started complaining about how the housing standards are so high, how their farms are being taken, how the food prices, the groceries and everything, the prices of eggs and everything is going up. Do you think this will get better any soon? To add on top, it's like China is holding the United States with a tightrope, a thin tightrope that it's almost cutting and leaving the whole weight down. And that's where the United States is. America is now held desperate, and it has to do what it has to do to make the economy come back. I don't know what I don't know the strategies that Mr. Donald Trump will use to bring it back, but all I know is that there's still work that needs to be done. Because just the reveal that China did in regards to the United States, that tells you that there's so much that the United States, when it comes to dependency, that the United States needs to work on to make it a success. And so as a result, there's so much going on, but at the end of it all, we need to talk about this. I really honestly don't know or don't think that the United States knew how the retaliation of China is going to be affecting the United States. And crazy enough, if there are people in this world that hate the United States, it's its citizens. The citizens of the United States really hate the United States. And it is not because it's their country, but it's because the type of leadership, but it's because a portion of people who decided to vote because of greed. And all of this is affecting everyone. And now, the best way that people see on how they're going to be dealing with this situation is just to push against the people running the country. And the United States is being run by the oligarchs. And so everyone is against the oligarchs. And that's why you're seeing everyone on the streets, because everything is super high, including the prices of groceries. All these things is getting crazy, super high. That being said, we still believe that there is hope. And the only hope that the United States has is a revolution. And I think most of radicalists have tried to talk about this, the likes of Bernie Sanders. I've tried to warn the Americans on how they can go through this. I think that America stands a chance only if its citizens take power in their hands, when the oligarchs will stop running and ruining the United States, because that's what they do, right? And as a result, it is being predicted. A lot of economists, a lot of researchers are coming out and saying that people should get ready, because it's going to get even much worse. These are not my words, right? Well, I hope that anyone who's watching this video is stacking up. I don't know what you're investing in. I don't know what you're doing, but stack up. It could be food, because when China cuts the supplies of the important things that aid food, the technology of food preservation, just like some people are trying to explain, it's gonna be affecting the United States big time. And we don't know how much worse it's gonna get. And so all we can do is hope for the best while prepare for the worst. I think that's the best thing you can do. And so I only had a few stipulations in regards to this. The first stipulation is that, for me, I still believe that there is hope. And it's more of a revolution. And this is left in the hands of American citizens themselves. They are the ones that can make this happen. Number two stipulation that I have is that it is being predicted that it's not going to get any time better. There is a list of the top 1% and the bottom 99% that will keep on going up. And so as a result, that's what's going to happen. So let me know what you think about this. As you know, I'm a presenter of Generic Stories. For those who are watching us for the first time, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, join our membership, and really get to see what we can offer you. For those who are always supporting me through my Cash App, trust me, I see what you're doing, and I'm really grateful for the support that you're doing. For those who are sending me super thanks, I'm also grateful for the service that you're giving me. For those who are watching me for the first time, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, join our membership. It really gets you a kind of a. But until then, these are presented Unique Stories. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.